Hello everyone, my name is Anuj. I'm a second year MBBS student at GMC Nagpur, and thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome to another study with me / a day in my life video. I managed to wake up at 8 in the morning with an alarm, and then I spent around 15 minutes cocooning inside my blanket. After I was done with all of that, I spent some time calling back all the calls that I had missed the last day, and also reading your beautiful comments and messages and DMs. Thank you for all of that. Let's get to it. So I started cleaning my room, and without any further delay, I was on my computer and wanting to plan my entire 7 days of work. How I do it is very simple. First, write out all the things that you have to do and all the objectives that you have to achieve in the given time span, and make it in such a way that every single thing is visible to you. Here my objective is academic, so I am writing down all the different subjects and the different topics which are left inside that subject. This gives me a bigger bird's eye view of whatever that I have to do, whatever I haven't done, and some things that I really need to work on. For here, forensic medicine. After arranging all of that, pondering upon it a few minutes, I decided the things that I will do today relate mostly to breast in pathology, autocoids in pharmacology, parasitology in micro, and in forensic medicine some miscellaneous chapters. Next, I spent around 15-20 minutes explaining my little brother what atmospheric pressure meant. Next, I got down and made a few sandwiches for my family, and for myself I also made a mango shake. With that, my breakfast was concluded, and after that I was in and out of the shower in literally no time. Okay, now time for some work to be done. The first thing on my mind today was parasitology, and that is a part of microbiology. But before that, I put my phone on Zen mode. Now if you aren't aware what Zen mode is, it's a feature which locks your phone for a particular duration so that you can focus on important things in your life. For me, that is studying, and I've been using this Zen mode extensively since the past 1 week or so, using it almost around 6 to 7 hours a day. That is helping me stay away from my phone as much as I can. As you can see, the 1 hour period here is set. With that being done, I open up my microbiology book and look for the section parasitology, only to find that there is no such section in this book. In the last page, I find that there is an exclusive book of the same author. So I download that, and while it is downloading, I flip through casually reading some virology and some zoonotic diseases. But by the time the book was downloaded, the viruses had captured me in their beauty, and so I thought, let's skip parasitology for a day and start with virology instead. Instead of starting viruses abruptly, I first started general virology and how they are cultured. And given the fact that this pandemic is ongoing, I found that topic really interesting. That how an acellular dead organism can be grown into cells and can be cultured. That's just amazing. After the general virology was done, I was on to systemic virology, which included different viruses such as herpes, simplex virus 1 and 2, varicella zoster virus, cytomegalovirus, Epstein-Barr virus, Kaposi sarcoma virus, etc. These are the causative agents of many different conditions, and they actually belong to the same family. With my 1 hour session being expired very soon, I started up another 1 hour session on Zen mode. You see, medicine is a beautiful thing. One thing which you have read in one subject correlates to the other subject. For example, I had read all of these viruses before while I was reading the infectious disease chapter from pathology, and hence this was a mere big revision and a little bit of add-ons while reading this topic. Also, while reading the thing for the first time, I had made myself a list of amazing questions. And like I always say, writing questions is perhaps one of the best methods of studying, because you get to actively think about it and answer the things rather than just passively reading anything out. In seemingly no time, I had pushed out 2.5 hour session in Zen mode. Anyways, sooner or later, I am almost done with this virology thing and kind of exhausted after reading 2-3 chapters from it. So I work my way up to Algappan, which is a practical medicine handbook. The reason why I'm studying medicine in second year actually is that because I want to correlate a lot of things which I'm reading in my preclinical subjects such as pathology and pharmacology, and also because today I had a class with my friends from first year where I teach them about different things in practical physiology, and from my experience I can tell them that practical physiology is nothing but practical medicine. So things like JVP, pulse, chylonychia, clubbing, general examination, and the different things. While reading, I make a short summarized form of notes from Algappan using my iPad and the app GoodNotes 5. And then I spend a solid 30 minutes on my phone doing absolutely nothing but looking at memes. Okay, a lot of work is done. Now my stomach is hungry and I went downstairs to get some food. Here you can see I'm having khichdi with aloo and pizza, a slice left over from yesterday. And with that, Iron Man was on the TV. Just after my food was done, I came back up and started beginning to arrange my live stream setup where I will give live lecture to my dear friends from first year. To complete my live stream setup, the intrinsic ability to write on the screen is provided by my graphic tablet, and then I attach my phone to connect to my computer as a wireless webcam using the app DroidCam. So in all you can see the mic, keyboard, graphics tablet, iPad and my phone work in collaboration to give me a live setup. As you can see here, I'm explaining to them about the different topics that I read today. And in the end, I really hope that they do the same next year for their juniors too. This is a dual benefit, as teaching them not only helps me retain my memory, but also these guys will get to know something better. Well, that's done now, and I work towards my next goal for the day, that is learning pharmacology. Autocoids were the topic. Instead of picking up the book, I started with marrow lectures. And the reason is simple. If I were to first read the book, it would have taken me easily a day or two to do so. But with the lectures that are just awesome and to the point and 2x speed, I did it in just under 2 hours. The most striking feature that I find that after the lectures, you have essentially mapped and some parts learned too, everything. And if you're like me, you now have a set of beautiful notes, and that saves a lot of time. And to me, time is everything. To be honest here, without the lectures, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have progressed as close towards the distal end of the syllabus as I have now. After a solid 2 hours of learning from marrow, I spent my time strumming my guitar on Philip Phillips' greatest song, that is Gone Gone Gone. After teaching and studying and learning and writing, I spend my evening when it's raining outside with my mom on the balcony where we enjoy some chai and pakoras, a classic in the rain. A thing I've been ignoring for about 20 years of my life is my health. And so this month I pledged myself to work out a little bit, and that is exactly what I'm doing here. I come back up, take a quick shower, and after the shower I am rejuvenated and excited to continue my journey in the evening about studying different topics that I had written in the morning. So I start up the Zen mode once more, the 5th time in total, and start reading the topic breast from Pathology. Now see, I've already read this topic before, and Robbins is such a big book and sometimes it is a great sedative. So if you're trying to read it after having a workout and a shower, like me, you will feel exhausted already. So I end up giving up on Robbins and just taking out the notes which I had taken from the lectures, and instead of reading the book, I read them. You see, if you can't read a book on a particular topic, don't just give up on that topic. There are multiple alternate ways in which you can read stuff that you don't want to read. A lot of you guys keep questioning me that why and how am I able to study for longer durations of time. The answer is pretty simple. I have a kind of an obsession to read the things which are given to me. For example, the big book Robbins or the book Shastri. And in the process of this obsession, I end up learning a lot of things. You know, obsession like people have for the gym, I kind of have the same for books. And it may appear on the surface that I'm really focused, but usually there is a constant battle between a side of me that tells me not to study and give up, and the other side tells me not to do so. It is absolutely on my hands which side should I let win. Another thing in my life that I want to improve on is giving tests, and hence in this month I will try to give as many tests as I can on the topics that I've read. It took me around 1 hour and 30 minutes to do all the questions, and there were only about 60 questions. The reason is that every single time I had gotten a question correct or wrong, the explanation behind that question and all the different options is so beautifully presented that I had to read all of that. And I personally feel one learns from mistakes more than one learns from successes. Hence, I spend more time reading the explanation behind the question rather than solving the question itself. After the video lectures, this is one of the most important and interesting features of the app which I love to use. With all of this work done and I was kind of tired, I stuck with the stereotype of every second year MBBS student that forensic medicine to kal se hi shuru karenge, and called it a day off. And finally, after some dinner, spent some time video chatting with my family all the way in Mumbai. In spite of doing this every single day, the part where I spend some time with my loved ones is always the best time of the day. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really means much more than anything. And also, please subscribe to my channel because it gives me all the motivation to put out these time-consuming videos as they are a part of my time, effort and energy. But your love makes up for all of that. As always, stay safe, stay healthy and stay happy. Until next time, I will see you soon.